Hey guys, Cell here, and welcome back to the true timeline of Fate Grand Order Salem. Oh my god, so many fillers. Did you guys enjoy them as much as I did? Everyone enjoys fillers, right? I mean, truly, the stories for them were great, yeah. But it's nice being back, home again, Salem, finishing this off, finally, after all these years. It feels like, at least, catching up to what FGO has and finishing it before the new content comes out, so that way we are actually right there when the gates are opened for the Lost Belt. And we're starting off with a no battle mission. I am all for that. I do not remember pretty much any voices I ever tried to give to these characters. Except for Abby. What's wrong with Uncle? Section 5, Fortunato. The next morning. Salem, day 5. I really should have watched my previous episode for a refresher of what the hell was going on. It'll probably come to me eventually, right? We literally just had a fake hanging. We went to go, and we finally ran back into Mosh. Abby and Lavinia are somewhere. Forced safe house. There she is.
Are you alright, Abby? You were crying out in your sleep, and your lips are deathly pale. Oh, Mush, I just had the most awful nightmare. Everyone in the village was yelling that I was a witch, and demanding that I atone for my sins. I'm sure what we told you last night must have come as a great shock. But you've lived a peaceful life ever since you were born. There's nothing you need to atone for. But what if all of that was a lie too?
I would never lie to you, my little Abigail, who didn't come home. Ugh. So many characters.
Time in Salem is speeding up. The days are passing more quickly than when we first arrived. You can't tell from inside Salem, but it's obvious when you observe it from within the bounded field. Huh. Right, that's exactly what's going on. Everything Robin told you up until he lost sight of us is true. I tried to accompany Mr. Carter after he left to go to Boston. I was hoping I might find a clue as to how we could leave Salem. Of course, now I can see what a rash, foolish thing that was to do.
Water under the bridge, Mosh, don't sweat it. I'm just glad Sheba was there to bail you out.
Right, I'll get to that as well. I can't believe that this discrepancy wasn't just affecting our perception, but time itself. This distortion in time stream near Salem's perimeter is why Robin lost sight of me.
Huh. But wait, hold up. Any ability that can affect the damn time stream has got to be pretty limited in scope. But if the Demon God Pillar is pulling it off on this kind of scale, then what the hell could we possibly do against it?
Right. After I got separated from Mr. Carter, I ended up lost in the woods. It was then that a pack of ghouls found me. I might have died if Tituba, the Queen of Sheba, hadn't happened to be close by. I still can't believe it. Neither can I. I never would have guessed that Tituba was actually the namesake of the near-future observation land, Sheba. Wow, I'm still that famous in the modern day. Yes, your name is known far and wide. The story we used for a play about you and King Solomon has been told around the world. And there are a great many songs about the Queen of Sheba as well. Well, that's wonderful. That kind of name recognition should be a big help for business. Maybe I could get royalties on all that too. Right, business. I probably shouldn't tell her that her name is all anyone knows about her now. Okay, so as much as I'm still curious as to why Sheba here is the only one who escaped the Demon God Pillar's influence, our first priority is to come up with a strategy to fight the thing. Did you figure something out, Circe? AKA the Virgin Mary? The Virgin of the Hearth. AKA Hestia. More or less, I just hit upon a possibility. What if this spell isn't directly controlling the time stream or transforming the world from the ground up? For example, if it was actually a kind of displacement spell that connected one area to another with a different flow of time, you can achieve essentially the same effect with relatively less energy expended. Though of course that kind of transcendent time-space control would still be almost godlike on its own. Circe, you won't have to be a witch, would you? Nope, I'm not a witch, I'm the Queen Witch. Very young for a queen, more like a princess witch. Just shut up. You know, stuff like that hurts even more when you're not even trying to be mean. Abby, I know this may be hard to understand, but while those of us from Aeaea are involved with magical things, I promise we aren't blasphemers. I understand. Neither is Lavinia. I can't believe that someone is bad just because they use spells. And she really did know who Lavinia was all along. Even different pastors say the Bible tells us different things when they give us sermons. I'm sure God is forgiving, even to people who try to use spells. Especially if they try to use them to do things and make good things and make people happy. Thank you, Abby. I know this must be hard, but I hope you'll help us. I will.
Queen Sheba, you will help us, right? Queen Sheba, will you lend a hand to Aeaea?
Yes, of course. I can't wait to polish off this demon god pillar.
Hey, Queenie, you do know this isn't like ordering one of everything at your local tavern, right?
Does this mean you still don't know why you were summoned to Salem? I remember Da Vinci confirmed that Circe was summoned thanks to the near-future observation land Sheba. Were you summoned in the same way? I honestly don't know. That might explain how I'm here, but not why. All I can say for sure is that someone performed the summoning without paying their usual price. So I ended up trapped in Salem, and got assigned a role that suited whoever summoned me. It wasn't exactly an ideal turn of events, but after my role as YouTuber was finished, I ended up becoming a ghoul with lingering regrets and getting completely obliterated. So if I hadn't formed a provisional contract with you, Cell, I wouldn't have been able to stay materialized. Instead, I'd be hiding in a safe house, dreading the moment when my magical energy finally ran out. In that case, does this mean that the one who summoned her and the one who assigned her a role are different people? And if they are, does this mean the latter tried to get rid of her after she was no longer useful? If I hadn't run into her in the woods, I'd almost certainly be a ghoul myself by now. I came terrifyingly close to dying.
I know, and I would have been completely upset. And just traumatized.
And she rescued me even though it put her at risk of disappearing, so I want to believe we can trust her.
There's something else I'm wondering about that seems kind of important. How are you still here after getting completely obliterated as a ghoul? Makes no damn sense. It's not just some sort of trick, is it?
I'm afraid I can't tell you that just yet.
Huh, why the hell not?
Because I still can't prove anything. Or well, I know what's happened after my perspective. From my perspective, but if I tell you all, that will make it fact.
You're the same T-Tuber who took care of us at the Carter house, right?
Yes, but while I do have memories from when I was T-Tuber, they weren't my memories. At the time, I thought I was really T-Tuber. It was like my whole brain was hazy and muddled. So, someone was blocking your thoughts. That's got to be related to my summoning too. Because I'm pretty sure you were originally supposed to be summoned to Salem as yourself. But the summoning didn't go as planned, seeing how you ended up being forced into the role of YouTuber. In other words, whoever summoned you messed up, and I was brought in as your backup, am I right? I can't answer that.
Same deal as before, huh? Alright, if you can't answer that question, then at least tell us this. Why can't you answer that question?
Because I don't want to make enemies out of you.
Is there any way we can contact Aeaea again?
Our channel to Aeaea reopened at the same time the Queen of Sheba was survived. Given what else has happened with the near future observation lens, that can't be a coincidence. This is really difficult, isn't it? Between the demon god Pillar and the people of Salem. It almost feels like homework King Solomon left for us.
Pretty much.
So everyone suspects Uncle Carter. There are things I have to ask him myself. I can't believe he would ever leave you behind like that marsh. Yes, it's been one surprise after another. I must say though, you're taking this all remarkably well, Abby. I could learn a thing or two from you. Me? Oh, thank you, but I'm just a child. I still don't even understand half of what you told me about, Aeaea. All I really know is that you're all good people. Thank you, Abby. She's strong and very wise. I'm sure she's feeling scared and alone right now, but she's able to compartmentalize so it doesn't overwhelm her. I think we have a lot in common with Abigail right now. During the incineration of humanity, we were all remained after the world had been wiped out. So many things we had taken for granted were swept from under us, and we didn't know what we could trust. But even then, I had a lot of people I knew I could depend on. Even though I didn't have confidence in anything about myself, and knew nothing about the world at large. I had people who cheered me up and looked out for me, and handled everything like it was no big deal.
Roman! Buddy! Where are you?
It's someone who was always one step ahead, holding her hand out for me with a smile.
Hey, hey, hey. So, if I was, the male character, it would show here. But again, I would just like to point out the fact that I've pointed out plenty of times before, holding her hand out, not his hand. Meanwhile, when they were going to change, they acted as if I'm a guy. They address me as a guy when it's convenient in terms of a girl character not being valid. When it comes to them changing, everything else. But when it comes to this, I'm referenced as a girl. Why?
Senpai, don't see this. Senpai, can you go over there so we can change?
Pretty much every time something good or nice would happen, we're a guy. I don't know why. It's still annoying to this day. Let's just keep on going.
I can't express how incredibly fortunate I was to have that. I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for everyone who was with me. And of all of that is why I can't let Abigail go through this alone.
I wouldn't let her go through it alone either.
She's just an ordinary little girl, and she deserves happiness as much as anyone else. It would be horrible to just let her sink into despair all alone.
And I won't allow that.
Marsh, I need to go back to Salem. I can't stay here. I just can't help but worry. Are you going to see Lavinia? Yes, I guess you saw what you threw me, didn't you? I'll go with you. There are still some things I want to look into in town. I'll ask Senpai for permission to have someone else come along. I think Nessa would be a good choice. Oh yes, I love Nessa. She tells me all sorts of wonderful things about worlds I've never heard of. Yes, as far as I'm concerned, they're all wonderful senpai.
That they are. See you later, Mosh, and be careful. So what, no see you later to Abby or Nessa either?
I will, and please take care of Senpai while I'm gone, Robin.
Sure thing. Me and Master and Xerxes can handle things. Not sure splitting the party is the smartest move, but also not sure what else we can do. We can't exactly have Mata Hari and not T-Tuba out. And about when everyone thinks they're dead. So they're staying behind a divorced safe house. Damn it. Frenchie, of all the times for you to bail on us. Sansa knows what he's doing. We need to find out what he's up to, yeah. Guess you're right. But, man's still a right bell end. Alright, let's get ourselves over to the town center. Time's speeding up here, right? I can still run while carrying you both. Huh?
Hey, put me down. I don't need any man to carry me.
What about a woman? I'll carry you. Miss Virgin of the Hearth. Judge Hopkins is a busy man. He only had just escaped a dire threat to his life last night. Yeah. So in these dangerous times, we're not letting anyone suspicious near that house. You've got to be kidding me. Come on, isn't there anything you can do? No, end of discussion. By the way, you lot had better not have gone and buried that condemned woman's body in the town graveyard. We may have more important things to worry about than proper burials just now, but that doesn't mean the village is going to forget what you've done. You ask me, you should burn that body. Only proper thing to do for a witch. She ain't dead. And didn't that all happen because the man couldn't get his noodle wet? Wasn't that the cause of the trial? Sanson's off his damn rocker. I regret that I will not be able to accompany you for the time being. Nor can I share what I have learned while I have been away, as it is a matter of utmost secrecy. What a load of crap. This is quite the pickle, isn't it? More like a whole jar of pickles. I could go for a jar of pickles right now. Yum. We can't let this slide, Master. I think he's lost sight of what we're supposed to be doing here.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing either. If I were you, I wouldn't have hesitated to use a command spell to remind him who's boss.
Hey, those things are precious. They come down to the wire and help us when I am so lazy I push the final freaking mission that's really hard on the final day. Well, no, that's literally what happened with Kara no Kyokai. I'm lucky that it wasn't difficult. Because if it was, I probably would have screwed us.
You could have turned him into a leopard and had it limbered to it fall off, or even just made him into a big old pig. Then again, in his case, maybe a Mangalica sheep pig would suit him better. Or maybe even a white-horned owl.
You did matter something though, right, Robin? Well, more or less, I am an old hand when it comes to these kinds of squabbles.
Huh, I see. So you slipped Sanson a note explaining what's going on, did you? Well, he should at least have enough information to keep us all on the same page. Nice job, Matcha.
Oh good, it's you. Would you mind coming with me, please? You're the old mayor we met at the tavern. That's right, there's trouble brewing there right now. Don't tell me there's more ghouls. No, it's not them. It's the sailors. They're out of control. Dinessa has stirred up some more trouble. No, it can't be her this time. She wouldn't do that to her children around. Let's just forget about a master. Nothing newsworthy about sailors getting in drunken brawls.
Sailors? Those would be the men of the sea you mentioned before, right? I see, so there's a harbor here. Very clever of the demon god Pillar, I've got to say.
60. Keep your mouth shut. There's an old man around here that doesn't need to know anything.
Come on, Sil. Let's go. Hurry it up already.
Okay. Wait, this is all still part 1. Oh, geez. I just realized we're still continuing on. That's 21 minutes? Damn! Well, starting up with it took me like a minute to get situated, but yeah. Basically 20 minutes.
You mean you have an innate resistance to demon god pillars? I didn't think that was even possible for a servant. Hey, flattery will get you everywhere. If you want to keep talking me up, by all means, go ahead. So now that everyone else is gone and it's just us here, could I talk with you about something just between us? What is it? You made a conscious choice to stay here, didn't you? If you really wanted to go back to the village, you could have figured out a way. You chose to stay behind, though. You stay behind because, unlike the others, you don't trust me. That was a very wise decision. I see, I have as perceptive as stories say. Yes, you're exactly right. The fact that you spent so much time around Mr. Carter alone is enough for me to have my doubts. Well, that's not the only reason. I also had a personal interest in you. I wanted to know what was behind the strange feeling I had when I performed as you in our play a few days ago. I would have liked to have seen that play for myself. It's not entirely accurate to say that I have a resistance demigod pillars as such. What I do have is human and demigod blood running through my veins, so it's not that I'm not affected, it's that I affect others. My father was human, but my mother was a djinn, who came from the desert. So you have human and have djinn. Elementals, holy spirits, demigods, djinn, these beings have many different names, but in reality they're all the same thing. Once I focus my attention on a specific place, it becomes impossible to make a vague or otherwise ill-defined deal in agreements there. In essence, I create a kingdom of Sheba where my word is law. Wherever I go, the bounded field that makes up their safe house is no exception. The Queen of the Southern Kingdom. I've read about you in the Bible, of course. I've even heard some sermons that say your kingdom was actually the lost Garden of Eden. Much as I'd like to say it was, I'm afraid that's giving me too much credit. I mean, if that was true, I'd have to be a messenger from God or something. Are you sure? I think it would suit you wonderfully. Just like this Salem is an anti-Eden. A place where hearts praying for happiness are twisted into doubt and suspicion, leading to terrible crimes. I have to stop you no matter what. Queen of Sheba, now's your chance to tell me everything you know, or even just your best guess. About this demigod pillar and what it's trying to accomplish here in Salem. You showed up right when Marsh and the rest of us were in danger, as if you'd planned it. Be honest, you can see the future, can't you? That's why Caldea's observation lens is named after you, isn't it? Sometimes feeling the future can change what may happen, makes some things more likely than others. Part of the reason I ended up failing is because I held on too much knowledge and too many secrets. So that's what you meant when you said you didn't want to make enemies of us. Right, the trap that's been laid here in Salem is frighteningly cunning. Sharing information about it would put me in danger too, so I'd really rather not. I've already died not just once, but twice. Nothing scares me anymore, so please. That is so cute. Alright. But I can't tell you for free. I'm the Queen of Sheba after all. Huh? Are you serious? I was, well. I was hoping you could tell me about a certain man, one that only those who have been in Chaldea would know. Specifically your memories of him from when he was human. That's all you want? Yes, of course, I'd be happy to, Now I see. So it was your feelings for him that had an effect on our play.
Who was the man again? I mean, there was a shepherd who helped her. I'm literally drawing a blank. Who the heck were we playing as in the play? Oh, yeah, it was King Solomon. Yes, I literally went back to episode 114 and I searched through it. Yeah, King Solomon. That is who she's talking about. Well, that's a bit of a pickle now, isn't it? When those who have been in Chaldea would know. Tell me about a certain man. Okay.
I suppose so. Oh, this is so embarrassing. The hill with the gallows. I was hoping I'd never have to come here again. Abby over there. Oh my, there she is, right by the hill. Thank you, Nessa. Marsh, would you mind waiting here, please? And off she goes. That white hair, it must be Lavinia. I wonder what she's doing here. This place stinks of blood, but I do not sense evil, not now. That captain at the wharf just now, much more monstrous look to him. I suppose everyone's different in their own way. Lavinia! I've been looking everywhere for you. What happened to you? Your hands are filthy. What do you want? I once met a man named Captain Alden at the wharf.
Okay, so it was them.
He told me you'd been staying here with him at the harbor inn and that you'd gone to stop by your home. We looked for you there too, but we couldn't find you, so we came here. That isn't his real name. His real name is Captain Marsh. He's from the South Seas. He's been friends with my family for a long time. I was cleaning up my house. Captain Marsh said I should mortgage it, but by next week it'll be belong to the bank. Huh? Were you kicked out of your home too, Abby? Serves you right. That said, I'm sure they'll rebuild your house in no time. And you won't have any trouble if finding a place to stay. Don't worry about me. Lavinia, about your family. I don't want to hear it. I see you're still with the troop. You didn't tell them our secret, did you? No, I promised I'd never tell a soul. Besides, they're just visiting Salem. They're better off not knowing anyway. Ravine. Abigail, have you ever thought about leaving Salem? Captain Marsh said he'd take us anywhere. Jamestown, Barbados, anywhere. Leave Salem? You mean with you? Yes. We can leave here and go somewhere far away. I don't know where, but somewhere. How can we possibly do that? We're just children. Are you worried about the fare? Don't be. My family's given Captain Marsh lots and lots of gold, and enough to buy a dozen ships. We've already more than paid for 2 small passengers. And he won't turn you away, I promise. So I want you to decide right now. Right now? I can't. Uncle still isn't back yet. And besides, the weather's been so bad that no ship has been able to set sail for. That doesn't matter. Captain Marsh would never ever wreck his ship. I promise you we can leave Salem safely. But he's only willing to bring the 2 of us on board. You can't tell the troop about this. I'm sorry, Lavinia, but I can't. I just can't. I can't leave Salem no matter what. I see. Then I guess this is goodbye. Lavinia! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about you and your family. I don't even know how I could begin to apologize. I don't forgive you, but I accept your apology. Will you still be my friend no matter how far away you go? Friends? We were never friends. Yes, we were, and you're still my friend. No, I'm not. It doesn't matter what you say, you're still my friend. Thank you. I love you, Lavinia. I can't breathe. Abby. Goodbye, Lavinia. Goodbye, Abby. I knew you would say that. Good grandfather. I will fulfill our family's wish. I promise. Aeaea.
So, is Lavinia a demon god pillar? I don't think it's Uncle. I think it might be Lavinia. And somehow Abby and Lavinia fuse together. Because if you look at her card art in the final in the 3rd ascension, I believe, she transforms. 3rd? Or 4th? I don't know. If you just look at Abby's character, she switches. So they have to fuse somehow, right? How they do it, I don't currently know, but Eventually it might happen. Oh my god, 33 minutes of a oh wow. And that was just one. Holy crap, man, it's good to be back, right? Oh yeah, I usually do like half of the story, right? That's pretty much what it's gonna be coming down to at this rate. Alright, so Rider and Archer. Oh boy, I get to try doing the pirates again. Oh well, this is really bad. Not another bar brawl. I don't want to be hanged. Don't be stupid. We ain't pirates. We tried to steal a ship. We'll be tossed in the clink faster than you can say Davy Jones. Well there, master. Watch yourself.
Hey, could you maybe not shoot straight bolts everywhere? I swear, not an ounce of self-control. That's why sailors just plain don't deserve to have normal human intelligence, you know.
That's a horrifying thing to say. Okay, let's wipe the floor with them. I said we get it, thanks. Anyway, I'm gonna try and cool things off here. Hey there, gents. What seems to be the trouble? You're not trying to dine and dash on this fine establishment, are you? Tell what manners that? Huh. Oh, it's ye again, Robin. We ain't dining and dashing nowhere. See, ye have your resident child actor with ye this time, eh? She's a cutie, that's for sure. Wish I could have been a play with her in it. I bet she'd be great for a comedy or airs or something.
Child actor? Comedy? It's okay. I'm patient. I can listen to men talk and not get angry at all the time. Yes.
I prefer the other lady with the fake pointy ears myself. I got a candle of her in town. She seemed down on her luck, but she was prime and proper, and there was just something sexy about her. I must be talking about Aeaea. If only he knew they were the same person. Aha! I see what's be going on here. He must be that lady's daughter. And you're wearing that getup to make you look taller so you can be like her. Ain't that right, you little runt? Oh, you are so dead. You are so gonna die. Here's some nice warm milk for you. Go on, drink up. It'll make your babs a little bit bigger when you get older. I had to add that.
And patience gone. I am going to open up a butcher's shop, and fresh pork is about to be on the menu.
Easy now. I see, so that's what started the squabble. This one here's been having nightmares every night, and that one got banged up real good when those monsters attacked. We'd like nothing better than to leave, but the firm ain't giving us permission. They took one look at our Aeaea cargo and tell us gots to pay a ton of maritime insurance on the lot. But if we paid it, we'd lose so much money we'd be better off throwing the whole lot overboard. So that's why you try to get the tavern owner to lend you enough to cover it, as if he has that kind of money. Still, I do understand how you feel. Like hell you do! We're sick of this godforsaken town! It's really stormy out there on the open sea. How do we know the firm ain't pulling a fast one on us? So as you can see, we're all at the end of our ropes, and we only had some sort of diversion. So you're following this hub, not with Circe, huh? Gotcha. No wonder drinking isn't cheering them up.
Now, just calm down there, sailors. Watching a boat out to sea never went well for anyone. Fortunately, I think this sort of thing is right up to Selk's good company as Aeaea, am I right?
I guess a play could help them relax. Don't suppose you know any good sea tales, Circe?
Don't tell me you've forgotten who my grandfather is. Don't worry, I've got just a story for the occasion. Problem is, we need at least 2 women for the female parts.
Please make Robin play a female part. Please make Robin play a female part. Please make Robin play a female part. That would be hilarious.
I could have you play the other one, Sel, but we don't have time for you to memorize the script. So I guess I'll just have to play both female parts myself. Lucky I'm so good at disguises.
Wait, Sexy here is actually a master of disguise. That's so. That sounds fascinating. Great, I can't wait.
Okay then. Now that's been decided, Aeaea, get this mess cleaned up right away. What are you, a bunch of drunks getting smashed in an alleyway? Come on, tighten up those bandanas.
Huh, are we gonna be part of this play too? At last, my stage debut, haha! Just goes to show there's no telling what life's got in store. No backtalk, this should make for some good practice. What's that supposed to mean? Anyway, if we're gonna be joining in, you'd better be buying everyone around. Sure. Land ho!
Hey, my dear Lily. Oh my, so we finally reached the island I've been seeking. After embarking from my home of Colchis, I was sailing across the Black Sea and making my way through the many islands of the archipelago. I finally arrived. I've lost count of how many boats I've taken to get here. What a long journey it's been.
Young Miss, you didn't say anything about this. That map you gave me led us right to the island of Aeaea.
That's right. Didn't I tell you there's a goddess living there?
A goddess? You've got to be pulling me leg. Any sailor with his salt nose ought to come near that island. Not a single man who set foot there has ever returned.
That's so strange. Maybe that's because it's such a wonderful place and nobody wants to leave. Besides, the goddess who lives here is my aunt. I traveled on this way just so I could pay her a visit.
Gah, you mean you're the witch's niece? Are you serious? I thought you were just a beautiful traveling apprentice priestess. You tricked us.
Huh? A witch?
That's right, young miss. Everyone says that the island is home to a witch who kills any sailor she sees. There ain't no way she's a goddess.
You sailors certainly are superstitious, aren't you? True, she may be a witch, but that doesn't mean she isn't a good witch, right?
A good witch, huh? As if there were any such thing.
They ended up throwing me overboard onto the beach. I guess this counts as making land, but how am I going to get back to Colchis now? This island is certainly much bigger than I thought. Oh, I hear something rather ominous. I wonder if that's the welcome wagon. No, it looks like this wagon isn't very welcoming at all.
Hey, we got some skelly bros. We haven't seen these type of enemies in a long freaking time. Well, as far as I can remember. Seems all we've been doing is events after events for quite a while. And again, I don't really know when the rerun of Saber Wars comes out. By the time this episode comes out, Saber Wars might actually be out. Wouldn't that be a shocker then? So then, you guys probably haven't even seen this until after Saber Wars ended, right? Hey, possibly after Saber Wars. As much as I want that to happen, that might actually happen. And that would suck. Because then it's either I push back Saber Wars, if I did it, of course, to possibly quite a while. Either way, as I'm recording this, I believe there's still like 1 or 2 more episodes of Kata no Kyokai to come out. Yeah. I record a lot of things in advance, if it hasn't become quite apparent that I do. So that's why things might either be out of order, late, or everything else in between. Hey, 7 nice crits. You too, Pen. You know, with both those crits, you could have killed Pent. You know that, right? You just made like one of the biggest blunders of your life. See ya. And now, Semi's up to take out these riders. Along with doing this buster. Do this to put Pent up to 200%. I still have yet, because I keep forgetting, to increase the Noble Phantasm to 3. Because we got another copy of her. I don't remember where. Probably in one of the other banners that were like a month or so ago. Alright, so outrage Amazon, taking gardens of Babylon. That should work. Nice. Alright, now they're definitely all going down. Goodbye, fools. Thank you for playing. I'd say we've got till maybe one more till we actually end this episode for Salem. Surprisingly enough, Salem, it still goes on for way longer than I thought it would in terms of these story segments. That's strange. There's no one here. I could have sworn I saw a ship pass by. I guess it must have left as soon as it arrived, Oh, it looks like my female intruder wards are going off. Oh, over here. Over there, that must be her. A visitor, But who is she? Huh? I've never seen you before in my life. And I don't need any more women around here. I've only got enough housemaids. Oh, Auntie, don't be silly. It's me, remember? Auntie, that's how much older than you do think I am. Oh, so you don't like being called Auntie. In that case, what about Lady Aunt or Exalted Aunt? I'm especially partial to Auntie Punty myself. It's Sexy. My name is Sexy, and I own this entire island. So unless you want to return to a lizard, you should start calling me that. Okay, Auntie Sexy. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I have an official letter for you from my father, the King of Colchis. My name is Aeaea. Thank you for having me. Aeaea? And you're the Crown Princess of Colchis? You mean you're that blockhead Aeaea's daughter? Pretty much. Oh yeah, one more will definitely do it. Because then we'll be halfway through the 4th knot. My mansion's just up ahead, along with my altar to Hecate. An altar is my pride and joy, you know, I would love to see it, Auntie. I said don't call me Auntie. Not unless you want to end up a newt. I'm sorry. I guess I'm still a little lightheaded from my long boat trip. I hate to say it's about your father, but King Aeaeus is a painfully mediocre man. Of all our demigod siblings, he was only one without any talent or accomplishments to his name. Being king was pretty much the only choice he had left. I see. As much as I wish I didn't agree, I suppose I do. Is that true of your younger sister, Auntie Pasiphae, too? I only met her once, but she was wedded to King Minos of Crete. Probably saying all these wrong, but I remember her being very beautiful. King Minos must be a happy man indeed. That lazy, good-for-nothing Pasiphae was way more god than human. She was always the prettiest, and she had the most natural talent for magic. But she never wanted to actually put any effort into anything. So Aeaea, make sure you don't end up like your stupid dad or your lazy aunt. You need to study hard and keep polishing your skills. You can't rest on the laurels of your natural beauty and innate talent forever. And whatever you do, don't ever end up just as another trophy for some man to trot out when it's convenient. That doesn't sound so bad to me. Oh jeez. By the way, Aeaea, what brings you to my island anyway? If all you wanted was to deliver my brother's letter, you could have just sent it by pigeon. In fact, let me open it up and read it for myself. Oh yes, you see. Hey, it's the piglets.
Oh, are these piglets?
What?
Alright, later. Let's see what you've got to say. Hey, stop there, piglets. Leave my niece alone or I'll roast you for lunch myself. Oh, these are pet pigs, Auntie. They're so round and plump and adorable. It tickles. What the? He wants you to train as a priestess on my island. What the hell was that dullard thinking? I don't do apprentices. That's right. That's actually why I'm here. The King Colchis hopes that I will one day take over the Shrine of Hecate. And he wants me to show you the ropes. Forget it. Find some other sucker. So your answer is no? You won't change your mind? Hell no. I'm never taking on an apprentice so long as I live. My island, my rules. Pain Breaker, version 2. Don't go pointing a weapon at me, especially when you don't even telegraph the attack. Master Sexy. My father may be a half-witted, good-for-nothing dullard, with nothing to his name but the golden fleece. Hey, even I wouldn't go that far. But he still cares deeply about other people, and I respect him. I believe he sent me here because he was worried about you, and how you never leave your island. Though I'm sure he was too embarrassed to say so in as many words. Did you perhaps have a bad breakup? Is that why you shut yourself away? Shut up. Come with me. So this is Hecate's altar. Listen to me very closely, Medea. If you insist on becoming my apprentice, I will not treat you like my niece anymore.
I mean, you haven't really been treating her like your niece pretty much this entire time, for the most part.
You must prove yourself worthy by taking on trials of my choosing, here before Hecate's own altar. Besides, did you really think you could set foot on the Great Witch Xerxes Island without paying the price? If you can't pass these trials, I'll turn you into a six-headed monster. Very well. Well, honestly, I was just thinking I would like to see how strong my future master is for myself. That's what I like to hear. Alright, let's get started. Yes, Auntie. I'd say this must be the first trial you have in mind.
She will never learn to not call her auntie, will she? Probably not. You know, until she gets older and then she starts to, you know, despise her auntie. Then things might change a little bit. Yeah, see, even though the freaking Lancer Altar is level 74, she still does a lot of damage to the freaking archers. It's kind of ridiculous. Alright, so do that, and that. Get her Noble Phantasm up as high as you can. Another crit. Why don't you crit half as much as you usually do? In every other situation besides just this. The final enemy was a caster, so let's just use Lancer Artorias, Altars, Rango Miniad. Let's do it. Bye-bye, boys. Fatal battle is Xerxes herself. But of course, why wouldn't it be? Either way, though, do we need to break her first bar, or is it perfectly fine if we don't? On returning formation in Golden Wild Hunter. Probably just need to break her first bar. We don't actually need to defeat her. Well, hell, we should probably just be able to get almost to defeating her break bar and then fight land. That would be the most logical conclusion. She's at 89,327 HP right now, and she still hasn't even attacked. So do that, and that. I'm not sorry about this, Circe. I'm not. You know, technically, currently, you're fighting yourself. That's gotta be something, watching her just do a play as both female characters and she's fighting herself. I want to see that. Well, there goes her first break bar. 7 turns, that's the end of the battle? Or do we actually have to go all the way? We have to go all the way. Unless you're just gonna end it after your Noble Phantasm. So it's a single target. No, Lancer Alter! Damn you, Circe! How dare you! Okay. That. So do that for Waver to do his abilities. And that is pretty much that, right? Fujino's ability only works for herself. So this, and then this. Nice crits, Fujino. Circe, you can't beat us. Give it up now, please. It's sad watching you do this to yourself. Literally. Bop. 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 Ooh, nice crit straight. And Fujino, nice crits on both sides. Hey, thank you for that. And she's gonna use her Noble Phantasm on who? Fujino! Oh, god dang it. Did she survive? No, she did not. God freaking dang it. Fujino, no. Well, now we have Chloe. This can go either good or bad. I mean, Chloe's always done massive damage, so it should be fine. No, wait, Waver, I need you to use freaking unreturning formation. Get her down a peg, please. We don't need her doing this. And with you doing that, it'll help Drake do more damage. But you kind of should have brought Quetzalcoatl. Her single target damage would have been a hell of a lot better than Drake. AoE Noble Phantasm, but it's fine. Completely fine. Totally. And Chloe finish her off. GG. 12 turns, not bad. Not bad at all for a Noble Phantasm that's AoE. I should have thought about that better. Hey, Fujino is Bond level 5. Alright. Thank you. Huh. Alright, a promise is a promise. I kind of had a feeling about you after seeing how you handle yourself on the beach. But it's clear now that your talent for spell weaving is one of a kind. I said it tickles. These piglets have names. Excuse me, I'm still talking here. Alright, we'll start your training tomorrow. I'll be focusing primarily on medicinal herbs. It's the foundation that will teach you all about natural processes. Medicinal herbs? I kinda prefer summoning arts myself. I'd really love to summon about a dozen Spartoi. They look like posable statues. It's adorable. How long will it take to complete this training? It'll take more than 3 days. Try 3 years. 3 days? More like 6 months. Okay. Maybe I went a little bit overboard. I can't see. I've got my work cut out for me. Ah well, I guess for today I can treat you to some witch's porridge. That sounds great. Thank you, Auntie Sexy. You really don't change for anything, huh? You've got my brother's thick skin and my little sister's naivete. Heh. Is that part 1 done, or is that literally all of it done? So, what did you think? 'Tis hard to say. I did like the parts with the skeletons, though. It reminded me of a story I've heard before. I like the skeleton fights, too. Can you pretend to be Lily again, please? Someone likes Lily Medea, huh? Okay, then. I thought it was good. Skeletons kind of stole the show, huh? Pretty much. The pirates love these skeletons and their booty. Isolated mansion. Okay, well, with that end of a story, literally, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next one, where we will be going to the isolated mansion. Either way, go to the terminal. Aeaea Boys is out. Proto Arthur is also up on the table again. And we can get a limited craft essence of the male variety, which I believe you go to shop, exchange, get a Aeaea Boys specific craft essence.
いらっしゃいませ。本日は特別な品々を用意しています。さて、君が気に入ってくれるものがあるといいんだが。
Yes, now it's just called which craft essence actually looks the best. Because obviously these are just all guys. Men After the Rain. To be honest, the Star of Camelot literally looks the most aesthetically pleasing of the craft essences. Looks great. Yeah. The best looking craft essence is literally the star of the show, so why not? They don't really do anything. It's just literally 1 out of 8. Yes, the Star of Camelot. Take it.
では、こちらの品をお包みしましょう。
Now these roses, you get 1 rose per day and it log in 7 days in a row. And each one you can turn in
ようこそ。
for a summoning ticket.
いや、今のは違うな。こういうのはなかなか慣れないな。だが、やるとなったからには本気でやるまでだ。改めて、いらっしゃいませ。本日はどのようなご用の向きで？
Let's see, 1 ticket, 2 ticket, 3 ticket, 4, 5 ticket, 6 ticket. Damn, there's no more. Okay, so yeah, 6 summoning tickets for 6 days in a row. And then on the 7th day, you get the Spiritron key for White Rose. Proto Arthur's outfit. This one that he's wearing right now. And I don't have Proto Arthur. I don't even freaking think I will summon for Proto Arthur. As I say, but I'm gonna go spend one of these summoning tickets on Proto Arthur and not get him. Because again, this game apparently loves giving me guys. I don't know why, but it does. So, craft essence, please. Welcome our customer. Gain 1 crit star each turn and increase crit star drop rate by 3% and increase critical strength by 3%. Increase crit star gather rate by 30% for yourself. Well, hey, it's a new craft essence, so it's fine. Either way. Now, the event actually only gives me 5 summoning tickets, because I just wasted 1 of them just for a Hail Mary shot at Proto Arthur. Or, you know, one of these craft essences right here. It's fine. I should have just saved it, man. But I figured, why the hell not? I'd try it. And how much free? I have exactly 31 free St. Quartz. 110 shot. Which will obviously not be going on him, but will be going on someone else. I should have ended the episode before I did that. Whatever, man. I already got the summoning tickets for March, right? I didn't forget to do that again. Yeah, I got them. Damn. I was hoping I didn't. Okay. I will see you guys in the next episode where we will go to the isolated mansion. That's what it was called, right? I actually remembered. So yeah, till then, see you later.